Please lie down in the energy tank and place the electrodes on your temples. Now focus on the music as I take you back to, as I take you back to, as I take you back to. And beyond. Selected the Universal Migrator Program. Universal Migrator Program. Please lie down.
when words become superfluous, because the moment is filled to the rim with meaning. life irresistibly starts talking about itself and puts us right into the middle of fascinating stories. Provided we listen.
Humans, we have a problem here on this earth. I don't care who you are, if you're an 11-year-old boy or a 13-year-old boy, it doesn't matter. In the end, we all have problems identifying ourselves as human beings instead of spiritual beings.
What do you feel when you say the word I myself?
You are spiritual beings having a human experience, and your human experience has nothing to do with who you are.
So we live in this perception of ourselves.
The body is not who you are, because the body is nothing more than the shell to hold the spirit.
See, we are in heaven now. We are in heaven now because the earth is a spaceship, and heaven is space. And heaven is space.
We have all of these emotions that hit us. We feel flabby. We feel attractive. I feel hot. I feel hungry. I'm careful, pretty, fit, hurt. All of these feelings start to come in. And in a weird way, they start to dwarf the spiritual being that we all were. Because these chemistries, which is what the body runs on, tends to become more real to us than the spiritual promptings that we all know we've had.
Go back to your childhood. What were the fascinating things? What's out there? What's beyond the stars?
The mind is different than just chemistry and feelings. The mind starts to create judgments: poor, rich, powerful, weak, secure, famous, humiliated. All of these judgments that we all go through in our lives. The mind has a purpose, and its purpose is it wants glory, it wants power, it wants control.
What do you feel when you say the word I?
Every one of us today, in our human body, in our human experience, we're doing nothing more than trying to fill the holes. We try to make ourselves fill those crazy gaps by being prettier, more powerful, more prestigious. We want more popularity. We want more profit. And when we have all of these things, we're confident it will fill the hole. It's a myth. You're never going to fill the hole by using your body and your mind to do it. Houston, we have a problem. Humans, we have a problem. And the only real lasting answer comes from heaven.
Underneath the superficial self, which pays attention to this and that, there is another self, more really us than I. And if you become aware of that unknown self, the more you become aware of it, the more you realize that it is inseparably connected with everything else that there is. That you are a function of this total galaxy, bounded by the Milky Way, and that furthermore this galaxy is a function of all other galaxies. And that vast thing that you see far off with telescopes, and you look and look and look, one day you're going to wake up and say, why, that's me. And in knowing that, you see that you never die. That you are the eternal thing that comes and goes, that appears now as John Jones, now as Mary Smith, now as Betty Brown, so it goes forever and ever and ever.